Thank you, Yinsu. Yes, I'm down here with Adverso and our translator Dryad as well. And I want to talk just straight off the top. The desk are discussing the Phoenix pick. They're talking about Phoenix and whether or not it's good, etc., etc. How prepared were you for the Phoenix, and how does it change your game plan there on Ascent?
Que todo en la mesa de análisis, todos estaban hablando del Phoenix, el Phoenix. ¿Cómo cambia el estilo de juego cuando estás jugando este Phoenix?
Bueno, en verdad estudiamos cómo juega Scream Phoenix en Ascent. Ellos juegan mucho el predominio con la flash. Mucha información la sacaban por baranda de timing, por lo que sabíamos que iban a puchar. Y también sabíamos que cuando él tenía ulti hacía play agresiva de comienzo, entonces no fue tan difícil lidiar con él. Encontramos que sí, está un personaje muy fuerte en estos momentos y no fue difícil.
So they were really studying Scream, and they were really understanding how the Phoenix works. They knew that when he uses ultimate, he's often playing aggressive, and the way that he plays around mid. So it was just a bunch of studying as well, and he knew that, and he realized that it was also a really strong pick right now.
The first map, I mean, to some extent, the second map as well, but Haven got pretty chaotic, pretty scrappy there. It almost went to overtime, but you managed to save it. Has that experience from Copenhagen and the fact that Owner is now on stage with you as well, have those things helped be able to smooth out these games and stop them from going into crazy overtime after overtime situations?
En ese primer mapa de Haven era un caos y habían momentos en el que casi se va a overtime ese primer mapa. Entonces, tener ahorita la experiencia de Copenhagen y también ahora tener a Honor aquí presente, ¿te ayuda a mejorar esas cosas?
Bueno, en verdad nos ayuda bastante. Es un mapa que lo entendemos muy bien en macro. Entonces, cuando el Team Liquid piqueó el map, nos fue como una sorpresa para nosotros, ya que lo teníamos preparado también. Y en verdad se nos fue por detalle las rondas que perdimos. Sentíamos que podíamos haberlo estompeado. Incluso entregamos 3v1, que era una ronda casi ganada y que por eso nos fuimos eco. Así que en verdad lo que siempre nos dice Onur es que no importa el resultado, no importa si vamos ganando o vamos perdiendo, lo que importa es hacer nuestro juego. Y si hacemos bien nuestro movimiento, sea el resultado que sea, vamos a estar contentos.
It's a map that they really like, and they were actually surprised when they saw Team Liquid going for it. It's a map that they understand well, and of course having Onur as well here is helping them a lot. Another thing that he was bringing up is that the rounds that they lost, it really felt like it was just a lot of details. They even lost a 1v3, and it was just small mistakes for the rounds, and they could have made it a little bit more one-sided on their way.
Adverso, I want to dig a little bit more into Copenhagen as well. How satisfied were you with your team's performance at Copenhagen, and how much do you think you've improved heading into Champions compared to the last time we saw your team?
Bueno, en verdad, al no haber estado con nuestro coach el torneo pasado, sí fue un peso para nosotros. No estábamos 100% preparados para eso. No jugamos nuestro mejor torneo y aún así todos los resultados estuvieron muy close. Entonces para este torneo estamos mucho más tranquilos, mucho más preparados y incluso estuvimos casi un mes en bootcamp en Europa, entrenando en España contra los mejores equipos de Europa y nos preparamos muy bien. Entonces es solamente cosa del tiempo y demostrar que somos un equipo muy fuerte y eso.
Not having Onur in Copenhagen was actually very difficult for them, so it's really nice to have him now. They were actually boot camping in Spain for about 2 to 3 weeks, and it's really nice to be able to bring him, so that is kind of the difference maker for this tournament.
Now, last Champions, Latin America, shocked the world, crew made top 4. It must have been excellent for them as well. This time around at this Champions, you're the top LATAM team. Leviatán's on top there. What's your goal? You're not the dark horse team anymore. We know that you're good. We've seen you beat some top squads. So what's the expectations like from inside the team? How far are you going to go this time at Champs?
Bueno, en verdad, nuestras metas son ganar el Mundial. Es lo que siempre hemos estado enfocados. Somos un equipo que trabaja demasiado y siento que todo el trabajo que le metemos y el esfuerzo que le hacemos día a día va a dar que hablar. Y este es nuestro torneo, estamos 100% preparados. Nos sacamos la primera espina, que es hacer nuestro debut, y ya estamos preparados para lo que sea.
Their goal is always to win champions, and they've been training. They're a really hard-working team. They know they can make it happen. They already passed the first kind of difficult part of it, which was going through the first match and winning that first match. But their end goal as well is always winning champions.
Thank you very much, Adverso. I wish you the best of luck in that goal. It's a pleasure watching you as well, and I'm sure everybody from Latin America is cheering you on. Thank you, Dryad, as well, for the translations.
Thank you.
There is still more yet to come, though. There's a post-show breaking down what's going on and what has been happening inside Group A, that group of death by the look of it. So stay tuned for the rest of today.